The SNP's demands have been branded ridiculous after Scotland's Brexit secretary called UK negotiators stupid and arrogant and urged Boris Johnson to U-turn. It came after the Prime Minister ordered the UK to prepare for no deal. Mr Johnson said the UK should prepare to move on to Australian-style rules when the Brexit transition period ends at the end of the year. The Prime Minister said discussions in Brussels have made it clear the EU is not going to offer the Canada-style arrangement he has sought amid clashes on fishing and regulation issues. Michael Russell, Scotland's Constitution Secretary who looks after Scotland's Brexit affairs, said Scotland did not vote to be dragged out of the EU. Mr Russell described Westminster officials leading the negotiations as arrogant and stupid after the Prime Minister claimed there will be no more trade and security talks unless the EU adopts a fundamental change of approach. The SNP politician said Brexit should never have been allowed to happen, adding, "The current course being taken to Brexit by the UK government is reckless brinkmanship and the only possible outcome is bad." The Prime Minister has told the UK, and Scotland, that a calamitous no-deal Brexit is not only still on the table, but should now be embraced with high hearts. It is beyond belief that in the midst of a global pandemic and deep recession that this is being considered in any way, let alone such an irresponsible one. Mr Russell claimed leaving the EU without a deal would cause chaos at English ports and severely jeopardize Scottish exports. But, he said a deal could still be salvaged, adding, that would require major U-turns in the UK government's stance. And at this late stage, if there was to be a deal, it will be a really poor deal. But this afternoon, Whitehall officials said any prospect of a U-turn was ridiculous, with one official telling Daily Express there is no basis for negotiations unless Brussels changes its stance. Scotland will benefit from the new UK Internal Market Bill, which will protect jobs and businesses. The current approach by Mr Russell is to separate, not work with us, and it's disappointing. Cabinet Office Minister Michael Gove, however, insisted that the door is ajar for post-Brexit trade talks to continue with the EU after Downing Street declared negotiations as over. Mr Gove accused EU officials of not being serious about making compromises and said they would have to back down if Chief Negotiator Michel Barnier is to resume negotiations in London this week. Asked if the door is still open to talks, he said, "It is ajar. We hope the EU will change their position. We're certainly not saying that if they do change their position we can't talk to them, but," he added on the BBC's The Andrew Marr Show, "that we are ready if required to leave without a trade deal," which he admitted would not be a picnic. He earlier told Sky's Sophie Ridge on Sunday that the chances of getting a deal are less than the 66% he had previously predicted. "It's less. I can't be precise. But one of the reasons why it's less is the position that's been taken in the last couple of weeks by European Union leaders," he added.